Hey everyone, it's Spoonchi, and welcome to the little thingamajig. So yeah, like I said in the little preface, I am talking over what I did. So yeah, last time we left off, I think I was completely lost in Cerulean City, didn't know what I was doing, and so we're here with the beautiful shaders. And I believe what I did was I decided to do all the quests that I missed, because this episode is all about the quests. There's like 3 quests I complete, I think, about 3, that I just completely missed last episode, and they're pretty cool quests as well. So I'm just walking around here at spawn, or at the center of Cerulean City, and I get lost just like so many times. I don't know, it's alright. It's just a very confusing city. Like, if you guys want to play on the Pixeltown servers, make sure to check it out, IP will always be in the description below, and when you make it a Cerulean City, you'll know what I'm talking about. It is so confusing, it's like a maze. So the little exclamation mark right here, this is the beautician, the beauty salon. Basically what the beautician wants is, he or she wants to wants me to find the brush. Like a bunch of mankeys stole the brush, I need to go find it, and cause I'm quick thinking, right? I assume that the island on the right of the beautician's probably where the mankeys are. So I run over and I'm like, dude, let's go find this hairbrush, guys. Let's find the mankeys. And then I assume that the mankeys are gonna be statues, because they're probably gonna be statues, not gonna be actual Pokemon. So I just look around, and it is really dark here, so I apologize. So I turn off shaders pretty quick here. Decided to just turn off shaders, because I can't see anything. And no shaders, walking around, we see a guy back there that's not actually a Mankey, and we just keep looking around. I just look for those statues, looking under the trees, maybe for a sign or something that says hairbrush. And I see the hill going up, and I think I kind of see little indent, and yeah, here all the Mankeys, the primates and stuff like that. So and then you walk over here, and you're like, click here to grab the hairbrush, and then the server lagged a little bit here and then it says, the group of Mankeys, blah 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 blah, don't seem too happy, and basically you need to get a repel. And I'm like, oh, we need a repel. Oh yeah, this guy, Bronze Pistol, he gave me a quick ball. I don't know why he gave me a dive ball or a quick ball or whatever, but thank you. I do appreciate it. So yeah, you guys can read the chat too. It says, I try to grab the hairbrush, but the Mankey scratches me and I run in pain or something, and I need a repel. And I have 0 repels on me. So, I gotta run back to the Poké Center to get some. And, yeah, I just gotta run all the way back. And then on the way we see like a scientist or whatever. And that's the second quest in this episode. The second quest. And basically what the scientist wants is he wants me to find a filter. He wants me to find some sort of like a filter for, to cleanse the river, because he says the river is like contaminated. There's a bunch of like stuff in it that you don't want. It's dirty. It's a dirty river, and he wants me to go find a filter that's supposedly supposed to cleanse the river. So that's the second quest, and the third quest we do is a Bulbasaur quest, where it's just like the anime, which is the really cool part. There's an injured Bulbasaur, and we need to get a bandage and basically heal it, and then we get the Bulbasaur, which is kind of cool. So I'm stuck here battling like a trainer. It's like an invisible trainer or something. I didn't really see the trainer, so I'm trying to take it out with Gyarados here. And I don't know. It's a cool episode, but again, I do apologize that I have to be doing this. Trust me, I wouldn't want to do this to myself, but I forgot to hit the audio button when I was recording, and it was just the screen, no audio. So yeah, I gotta remember to not do that next time. So I run back, I take a swim in the river here, I think. Yeah, about here, I take a swim in the river. And this is before I know that the river's contaminated, so I swim across, I take a nice pee and stuff, and then the scientist is like, dude, the river's contaminated. I'm like, not me, that definitely wasn't me, like the yellow liquid that was coming out of my body, not me, definitely not me. So yeah, the river's, it's not safe to swim in. I need to get a filter. I'm like, awesome. You know what, guy? Scientist, I'm gonna get your filter after I get the repel and I get the hairbrush from the Mankeys. So I'm like, you know what? I got you, man. So I run back to the Poke Center, or Poke Mart actually, to get the repel. You can't actually buy it, which is kind of weird. Like, there's a sign that says click for repel. I can't actually buy a repel. I don't think it's an actual item in Pixelmon. So I get the repel, and you know, it's all fun and dandy. Again, I get lost in Cerulean City because, you know, I never get in the city without getting lost. So, you know, just run across to see the old fisherman, Mitchell, once again. And I walk on and talk to the NPC to buy items, whatever. And, yeah, get the repel. Just get it, go. Let's go get the Mankeys. Let's go get the hairbrush. And to be honest, the filter was one of the harder items to find. Like, it was pretty difficult to find. I don't know, it took me a while. It took me a while to find it. It's not easy, but I don't know. I really like the quests on Pixeltown because it adds a sense of like you have more stuff to do besides beat the gyms and stuff. And that's one of the things that kind of got boring with the Pokeballers Kanto region, because all you did was battle gym leaders. That's all you did. Train Pokemon, battle gym leaders. And in Pixeltown, you get to actually do these cool quests, and you know the builds are a little bit better. You have like full-fledged towns and cities, not just, you know, a little mini town. It's pretty cool. It's really, really cool. And I think the server is actually free to play on now. So all the past episodes where I said you needed a rank and stuff, I think that no longer applies. I think it's free to play now. And you get unlimited hours. So yeah. So, you know, I already talked to the scientists, and since I'm already here, I'm like, you know what? Let me find this filter, because according to the scientist, the filter's across the river. And so, you know, I'm just looking in the crevices, trying to find this sign, because I assume it's a sign that says like click here for hairbrush or something along, oh not hairbrush, a filter, something along those lines. And so I'm looking, and I'm like, I don't really want to go too far away from the Mankey, so I head back toward the Mankeys, decide to just finish that quest up. So, you know, because I already have the repel, I might as well just get the hairbrush, look for the filter, and when I head back towards Cerulean City, I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So, you know, head back. I pretty much see all these Mankeys here, use the repel, and I get the hairbrush. Done. Easy. Mr. Mime's hairbrush. Quest 1 complete. Alright. Almost half the episode's over, I think. A little less than half, so if you're still sticking around, thank you. This is probably not the best of episodes since I'm just kind of spoiling everything that happens, but I don't really know what else to talk about, so nonetheless, if you enjoyed the episode and you want to see more Pixeltown where I don't screw up, leave a like. It would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, I'm looking for the filter now. I keep confusing the hairbrush with the filter. I don't know why. So we have the hairbrush. Quest 1 complete. Now we're looking for the filter, and I swear to God, I look for like at least 10, 15, 20 minutes, and I cannot find this filter. He said it was across the river, so I'm thinking it has to be along the shore. It has to be on the shoreline. And then I'm like, okay, maybe it's not on the shoreline. So I start heading into the trees, and you know, I make a cut because I'm like, I'm not gonna record 10 minutes of me looking around. So I cut somewhere maybe within the minute. And I'm just looking. I look very, very hard for this stupid filter, and I cannot find it to save my life. Like, it's just no bueno. I'm looking in the trees, under the trees, behind bushes, just anywhere that you could think of, and I cannot find it. It's just the worst experience ever. It's kind of like the beginning of Pixeltown when I'm looking for the Spearows and stuff. Like, I can't. It's just not working for me. So I'm back here and there's like a little building behind me. That's where the 3rd quest is, where the Bulbasaur is. I don't know what it is right now, but I have a feeling it's a quest because, you know, there's a building, so it's probably a quest. But you know, I'll do that later. We gotta find this stupid swimming pool filter. So I keep going, and then I get the really bright idea to swim down the river, go further down the river. Might as well, because I see some like leaves in the water, and I'm like, that could be for aesthetics, but that could also serve a purpose. So I start heading towards the leaves because I'm like, there's unlikely that there's just gonna be random leaves in the water. But along the way, I still look at the shoreline, make sure I don't skip a sign that says click here for a filter. So you know, I keep going down, And, you know, by the way, I don't know how this little filter's supposed to clean the entire river. Because according to the scientist, the National Geographic scientist, the entire river is unsafe to swim in, which I'm swimming in right now. It's contaminated, possibly due to my pee. And it's just a bad place to be in. So I don't know how this little filter is supposed to do anything right now. So, you know, it's actually right here. It's in a little cave here. You see a sign right there. Oh my, I already got the filter. And I'm like, freaking scientist. He told me it was across the river, not down the river. Because from where we are to the scientist, we're pretty dang far away. And the scientist, I swear, the chat said it's across the river. Take a swim across the river. And it should be somewhere over there. But no. He never said it was down the river. I had to swim a lot to get there. So I'm like, hell yeah, we got the filter. So we go over to the scientist, we turn it in, and I think we get like a TM or something. I think we get like a hidden power, secret power, something along those lines, and it's pretty dang awesome. Probably never gonna use the TM again. And I take another cut here pretty soon. I go deposit the hidden power TM into my ender chest, and because it's a pretty boring section, so I deposit it into my ender chest in the Pokemart, and then I kind of do some other things, walk around the city, get lost, heal up my Pokemon, find more Pokeloots, and here we are. We're on the way for quest numero 3. So we're looking for the Bulbasaur. And I'm trying to find that building again, you know, the garden, with like the stone walls and stuff. I'm trying to find that again. And I know it's somewhere here, and I feel like I've already passed it, so I head back along this field of oak logs, which is really, really bizarre. And I'm like, where is the stone wall? And then I see it in the distance. There's like a mini castle. It's cool. It's like I think it's a daycare center, I recall. It's a daycare center. And I'm like, you know, it's awesome. Let's go get this Bulbasaur quest. So, you know what? Head in. And, it's just a nice daycare center. Like in the actual Pokemon games, whatever, you have a little daycare center. To me, it looks a little bit like a fortress on the opposite side because of the walls. It looks kind of like a stone wall. Has that like, I don't know, medieval feel to it. A little bit, just a little bit. But it's a really beautiful garden here. It's really nice. You have like some swings or volleyball net, I think this is. You have like, just, I don't know. It's a really beautiful garden. And, if I recall, there's a chest here that I can't open. We talked to the daycare dude indoors, and he says the daycare is like under construction or something. We can't use the daycare right now. So basically, we get a free rare candy. It's pretty cool. And I think I get one because I have 5 rare. Yeah, I get 6. Okay, so I had 5 rare candies, and now I get 6. So free rare candy, and I'll take it. I don't like the daycare anyway. Blah, 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 blah. And we get a Sunstone, which is pretty cool. We can evolve a Pokemon with that one day, and it'll be amazing. So from here on out, it's pretty much the Bulbasaur quest. You know, there's a lot of Pokeloots in the bushes here. So if you're playing on the server, look in the bushes. There's going to be a lot of Pokeloot. And here we are, Bulbasaur quest. And I see the Bulbasaur in the pond. No, Punchy, you're skipping it. Oh, no, okay. So now I talk to the guard. No, I don't talk to the guard. I talk to the guard later. But yeah, I see the Bulbasaur here, and I'm like, Bulbasaur, bingo, numero 3, questo. So, you know, the Bulbasaur's a statue, can't battle it. I can try to bandage the injured Bulbasaur, but I don't have permissions to do so. And it's really cool, because I don't know if any of you remember, but I faintly remember the actual anime episode for this. And this is how Ash gets his Bulbasaur, because Ash picks Charmander. You guys all know Ash picks Charmander. Or no, he doesn't pick Charmander. He picks Pikachu, but he gets Charmander. That's like his first Kanto start. He gets Charmander. And then he finds, I think, Squirtle next. Squirtle next or Bulbasaur next? I don't remember. But he gets Squirtle from like the Squirtle gang or whatever. And he gets Bulbasaur because he goes to like Saffron City or whatever, like a place with a lot of trees, a lot of plants. And he sees this injured Bulbasaur and he heals it up. And then, like, you know, the Bulbasaur like jumps into his Pokeball or whatever. And it's just happy time. So I'm like super excited at this point. I'm like, oh my god, it's exactly like the anime. So I talked to Melanie. She's like, can you please help my Bulbasaur? And I don't know if in the anime the lady's name was Melanie as well. That would be really cool if it was, if they kept the same name, but I have no idea. So I'm like, let's go help out Melanie's Bulbasaur. And I talked to this guard here who apparently wants a soda from Saffron City. And I'm like, you know what, I'll get you that one day. Take a cut here. We're trying to look for the Poke Center. I get lost again. But yeah, I gotta remember that's another quest I need to do. Getting the soda for the guard from Saffron City. I believe Saffron City's next. I believe it is. And then Vermilion City or whatever. But yay, Nurse Joy, we get the Band-Aid. We get the Band-Aid. We can go kill the Bulbasaur. We get the Bulbasaur. Game over. Bulbasaur is ours. It's really cool though, but it kind of sucks for the players who picked Bulbasaur as their starter Pokemon. Because now you're like, gosh dang it, I have 2 Bulbasaurs now. I don't know. Good thing I picked Charmander. And a shiny Charizard that looks a lot better than a shiny Bulbasaur or Venusaur. And you know, there's like this random Dragonite in the middle of the road here. I'm just like, what the heck? It's a really big Dragonite too. It's like the size of a house. I don't know. I just made that up. You know, actually, speaking of giant Dragonites, there's this one Pokemon anime episode with like this ginormous, gargantuous like Dragonite. It's like monster size. Is that one episode where they're at like a lighthouse or something? By the way, I'm getting lost again in Cerulean City. It's like this by this lighthouse, and there's like just this ginormous, huge Dragonite. I remember it's like a monster size. So I don't know. I've never really understood the meaning of that. Like, are there just really large Pokemon in the nature, in the wild? I don't know, because that was a pretty big Dragonite. Like, the head was the size of the lighthouse. It was pretty dang big. So, like usual, and it wouldn't be a Pixeltown episode if I didn't get lost or lose the recording, kinda. So, I'm trying to find the Bulbasaur gate, and I can't find it. And I think it's up ahead. It's up ahead. By the way, we have like 5 more minutes of this episode, so if you're still here, if you're still watching this terrible episode, comment below, I'm still here. Do it. Comment below, I'm still here. If you're still watching this right now, comment below, I'm still here. So yeah, got the Band-Aid, and I'm tempted to go just, you know, get the Bulbasaur, but I did a good thing, talk to Melanie first, and she gives me permissions to go Band-Aid Bulbasaur. So I'm like, alright, let's go. Let's give the Bulbasaur the medicine it needs. And this wild Mankey just attacks me out of nowhere, kills the mood. I'm like, gosh dang it, Mankey. Why you gotta do that, man? Why? So we just like one-shot the Mankey or whatever. Two shot. I take that back, 2-shot. And yeah, just honestly a really cool episode, and I really do wish that I could have recorded it. I really do. Oh, I did record it, but like the voice, I talked to myself for like 30 minutes, just in my room by myself. Oh my god, that feeling. You guys won't know that feeling until, I guess, you start recording yourself and you screw up like I did. And this is not the first time this has happened. So, I don't know, I just really gotta remember to check my recording settings before I start recording. Like, can you imagine recording a UHC and then finding out you didn't record it? Like, I don't know, UHC episodes, like maybe 10 episodes, 8, 9 episodes of 20 minutes long. That's about 3 hours. 3 hours, depending on how long you survive. And 3 hours of talking to yourself without recording, I would cry. I would literally cry my eyes out. Oh my god. So we heal the Bulbasaur here, and I really like the effect they added where they say all the Pokemon gather around Bulbasaur as you get closer to him. That's because, I don't know, it adds that sense of like vulnerability to the Bulbasaur. Like, he's injured, all the other Pokemon decide to help him out. And wait for the magic moment here. Wait for it. I think I get Bulbasaur. Yeah, Bulbasaur. Got that green plant. The green plant Kanto starter thingamajig. But yeah, that is pretty much this episode. My mouth is very, very tired. And I assume your ears are as well. So, if you guys want to leave, make sure to hit that like button for some more Pixeltown. I swear to the Pixelmon Pokemon gods that this will not happen again. And yeah, leave a like if you want to see some more Pixeltown. Again, it won't happen again. hopefully this episode was still somewhat entertaining. I spoiled a lot of stuff with, you know, spoiler alert. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode of Pixeltown.